my dad brings me food and cigarettes every week, and that is honestly to God not true. He can't afford to do that. He cannot. So he doesn't do that. He doesn't. I wish he would. He'll get
But
me a pack here and there. Sorry, no, it's okay.
Did Jess drop food off to you though a little bit ago?
Today?
No, not today. Like within the last week.
Not last week. She did. She came when I got out of Western Psych. She came. She did that night, and I think 2 more times that same week. Her and Ronnie had come with the baby, and we went down to like the dollar store, and she let me pick out some stuff, and yeah, batteries and snacks, and so yeah. But ever since then, no. But she doesn't have to do that; it's not her obligation. But yes, she did. Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so you've seen the baby?
Yes. She's oh my gosh, she looks just like my dad. She is my dad's twin. It's actually kind of scary.
No, that's sweet. I'm glad you got the meter already and stuff.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
So what are your plans today, Lisa?
Saying this mic. Well, I'm hoping to. Well, not hoping. I'm going to. I'll probably be gone around midnight. That's the plan. Okay. And I'm not going to announce it on TikTok because then, all I'm going to get is, which I get why, but all I'm going to get is you're lying, da da da, right? And plus, then if something cannot happen because I have to be out of my house at 12:01 on Sunday. They can and are going to come and change the locks. You know what I mean? And I'm out. So, and my dad said I cannot come there unless I go to rehab first, which was the plan anyways, but it's like off the table. So, I'm going. I have to go, and it's all for the better. But yeah, that's the plan. And that's it.
So you mean like midnight tonight or midnight? Yeah. Okay.
Tonight. It's supposed to be midnight tonight. Yeah, and it's gonna be it's supposed to be 4 hours there, one way, but there's a 2-hour like layover they called it or something where they like switch buses or the bus driver takes like a break or whatever they do, right? And you're stuck at the Greyhound station there for 2 hours.
So what, 6 hour total?
Yeah, it'll be 6 hours total one way. Yeah.
Well, I hope nothing falls apart. What'd you say, Rude?
It's fine. What?
Has anybody gone to program by chance or heard of it? And any friends that have went to it?
I didn't hear what you said, Lisa. Sorry. What was the name of the program?
To anybody? And I'm going because that they said they would take me, but they think it's a safety issue because I had said it on TikTok, which like I didn't even think, right? But they were blowing the phones up there and shit, So she said it's a safety issue, the director. So we went to Villain from YouTube. She gave her friend my number, and her friend was calling and texting. She said she was the person that helps people get into treatment, and she found and said that she could pull some strings to get me in, and she did. So,
Lisa, you know that you just said it here. And there's people here that will post what you just said on TikTok.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, Lisa, there's lots of people in here.
Yeah,
that are
there's
So-
definitely someone recording because when they come off mute, it echoes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're not gonna not take me because of it, but yeah, I would rather them not blow the phones up. But shit. Sorry, I didn't.
Maybe ask if they don't report this or post this, and maybe they won't. They'll honor your wishes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it because I'm trying. Really, I am, whether they believe it or not, to go, and I don't want, you know. Yeah, if you could even believe.
So
I don't
what
know,
is
I
your
just-
plan after to go ahead and follow through with sober living and
Yes, yes. I know up that way where Bay and White Deer Run, where they all are. I know, like I said, that there's sober living right around there. There's like a big recovery thing. Like it's a recovery community. Not it isn't, but there's a lot of shit there, you know. So people went to their sober living and seemed to like it. And it's either that or my parents, and it couldn't be too bad there if you get what I'm saying. So
Well, Lisa, it's actually pretty interesting to talk to you just like this. I really hope you do it this time. I really do.
so do you have somewhere to like store any of your shit that you want to keep, like photo albums and everything like that? Is your dad gonna take it?
No, nobody wants to take it, but I understand why they don't. I really don't even want to take it, but I don't want like the stuff pictures of the kids. Like you can't ever get that back, that picture, you know? So, honestly, no, I don't know. A lot of it's going to be left, unfortunately. But it's okay.
Can you get your sister or even somebody in the neighborhood to get you a box that you can at least,
Yeah.
you know, put it together so that way it's easier to at least
Just grab.
transport somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, just grab like the box of pictures and
Yeah, because I understand leaving pictures of your kids and your loved ones behind. I think that's going to set you back more than anything. You're going to be concerned about all of the memories that you've just left behind rather than focusing on getting better, which is like real talk. Like you need to get better. And I've heard you say before, like the treatment community is toxic and all these things. Like we're not toxic. There are so many of us who are rooting for you. We're just not TikTok.
I agree 1,001, 10,000%. I agree. And it's to the point where, you know, and I know it's my own fault and I know I don't have to get on. Nobody's forcing me with a gun, you know, but I feel like I have to get on. I feel like, you know, I have to. And it's just like, and before I go on, I'm already pissed because I don't want to go on and I don't want to get called names and I don't want to be embarrassed. But I feel like I said, like I have to. So it's like, it's yeah, I agree. I need to get off TikTok because it's getting really bad, and one by one, everything, and it just keeps going on, unfortunately. And
I don't know, like-
I don't want to interrupt anybody. But if you want to stay on the internet, I think that could be a possibility at one point. I think what you fail to realize here is that we really do all care about you, Lisa, as a fellow human being. I don't agree with any of the choices that you're making at all, but as a fellow human being, my heart hurts for you so fucking bad because I know that you're fucking embarrassed every time you get up there and do that. I know. And what you need to understand here is that we are not hating on you. We are not, you know, making fun of you. All of us here, I mean, as much as we talk shit, we still, girl, we fucking care. And you have no idea how many people are rooting for you. If you took your TikTok, all these fucking people who know you, Especially the fuckers who do come in and start hating on you and start saying bad shit to you. The best revenge that you can give to somebody is to show them that you're not the piece of shit that they're, and I'm gonna change it. And people would donate I'm not just talking about money, but like you have this huge community of people who want you to succeed is all I'm telling you. You have this platform now, and I mean, you got it.
That's entirely too much pressure to put on yourself. You
Right
don't
now.
need to at
Right.
all. At all.
No, you're right.
Like,
No, that's right now.
Exactly. I mean, so far down the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to focus on living first, because Lisa, so blunt with you, and I don't want that for you. I don't, honey. I really don't. Your kids need you. And it doesn't matter how old they are or where they are or what you've done or what hasn't been done or whatever. They're still your kids, and they want you. And it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to rehab and they're going to every big happy family. Absolutely not. It's going to take years. But the way that you can look at it is 10 years from now, you can either be dead or still living in that apartment or living on the street or whatever, or you can be working on your relationship with your family and working on your health in 10 years, whichever way that you want to put it. So, I'm done interrupting people. I'm so sorry. I'm done. I'm driving. So I'm just going to mute myself. Keep driving.
Yeah, it's like, though, I'm not seeing for some reason what everybody else is seeing. Like, I do I see the support and I get the emails. I get the nasty ones, but I get the great ones also. And I always try to respond. But I get so much, but when Miss Ange Paralee, the one that broke my glasses, when I seen her a couple of days later, she said to me, she said, you don't, because she started watching the TikTok, I guess. And she said, you don't understand. She said, there is so many people on there, like she said, is rooting for you and is behind you. She said that would walk to the ends of the earth. She said to fucking help you get sober. She said, and I feel like you're slapping them in the face. And I was like, I agree. I said, I agree, but I just don't.
It's like, real talk, I say this to you with all the love in the world. The reason you can't see it is because you're still living for that next high, that next hit, that next moment.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Lisa, you're sick. You are very sick, honey. You are very, very sick. And that's why you can't see it.
Yeah, and you're so right. It's for the moment, because if an hour ago you give me $20 and I come back and ask you again and you won't give it to me, you're a fucking bitch cunt, right? But you just an hour ago helped me, so it's
here's the thing: if someone gives you $20 right now, being totally honest, like that gut wrenching, I don't want to admit it to myself, honest. What are you gonna go do with that money? Because I know what you're gonna do with that money. Can you admit to me what you're gonna go do with that money? It's not about food. Like, you're never gonna be able to get better until you're willing to admit the ugly parts about yourself.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
food.
what I would do. That's absolutely what I would do with the money. 1,000%. Or I'd spend 10 and go get cigarettes or something not healthy, right?
So I don't think it's okay to just everybody sit and bombard her and tell her how sick she is. I mean, everybody can do what they want.
No, absolutely.
But I have a couple questions. Like, do you know why your TikTok was banned? Do you think TikTok's like trying to cut you down and get you out of here? Or was it violations, permanent bans, or?
Well, here's what happened. I don't know exactly why, but my thoughts are I was getting reported because the only thing, how they always say we reporting her, don't come back. Well, they figured out that I guess if you report when you come in the live, right, that about me section where I just say like, oh, I need help, whatever, PP and chime or whatever. Well, they were reporting that and it was coming back with a strike. Okay. So they hit me with a bunch of strikes for that. And I had a count warning. So I'm like, okay. So I appealed them, some of them came back good and I got it back down. I don't know what exactly happened the other day because I had no warning. I had gotten the account warning gone like a week before that. But they did say one more strike and your channel will be, terminated. So I don't know if somebody reported it again and got me the strike and bam, because I wasn't on there yelling. I had just gotten on. If anybody was on there, like I wasn't, so I'm not sure. But that's what I think happened. I got another strike because I'm not sure. But
Lisa, can I ask you a question?
yeah, of course.
Who is the other Kim that you were talking about earlier?
She is a mod for Victoria. And the person that Victoria is always saying, my friend, my friend that talks to Lisa, that's who. She's a friend of mine, and she mods for Victoria.
Okay.
Is that how
Yeah.
you met Victoria?
On here?
Yeah.
I met her on here. I don't think it was through that Kim. No, Victoria met Kim through me because I was talking to her first. And then she went to Victoria somehow and started talking to her and is modding for her, which is more than fine. It's just, yeah.
Okay, sorry, that's my last button question.
Okay, Lisa. How creeped out are you by Lori Jones and her weird fetish with you when it first came out?
I'm very creeped out because when she first like was making those videos, people started sending them to me. This is back when I actually talked to her, and I was like, oh, this is nice. Like, and I reached out and was like, thank you. Cause anytime somebody makes a supportive video and I see it, I go in their messages and I'm like, thank you for sticking up for me. Cause I know they probably got slammed with hate, slammed. So I'm always like, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, that's what I did. I talked to this woman for half of a day, literally from about 2 p.m. when I modded her until about 2 a.m. Okay. And she has been doing all this since, all of it. The lies and the Venmo and the, what's that?
Tracy, you're off mute.
So sorry.
My favorite other account is the lady who thinks you're that old lady.
What old
Have you
lady?
seen that?
No, they were telling me about some lady that thinks that I wear a mask and my face falls
Grandma
off.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Grandma
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Yeah, there's an older woman,
Grandma Bonnie.
Grandma
What, is
Bonnie.
that
Yeah.
joke or is she
They
dead
kept
ass?
thinking it was
No,
you
that
because the
woman's
filter was
crazy.
slipping.
Yeah, that woman's full on nuts. She believes that you guys are the same person. So,
And I'm a
yeah.
gypsy or something. Yeah. Whoa. I thought she was joking. Like seriously, like trying to get attention by joking and saying
Shadow's okay?
yes. I actually was talking on three-way the other day with Victoria and the other Kim. And I said to her, I said I was upset at first because the pictures that were coming out were him looking aggressive and in his little stance. So I knew he was scared and it upset me a lot, a lot. And then when she did that live and he was like on her lap and licking her hand and stuff, I was really relieved because I was like, okay, he's, you know, getting in the groove and he's good. And it made me relax a lot about the situation. So,
But you've seen the videos of him being like happy and out there like playing with other dogs and stuff. Like you've been able to see that stuff.
yeah, I didn't watch like the lives or anything because I would get upset, but I did see. Yes, I seen the video. I seen the one of him licking her hand. I seen, and people email me that too, right? All that stuff. So yeah, I seen it. And like I said, at first I was really upset because that picture that came out of him, I was like, he's scared. He's, you know, and I was upset. But yeah, I said that to them. I said, now I'm not okay with it, but I'm a little bit better about it because I just want him to be happy. Honestly, I really do.
And you have to admit that right now in these current circumstances, where he is the best place for him. You have to admit that.
Same with Jace. Same with Jace.
Right. Right.
Unfortunately,
that is very, very big of you to be able to admit that.
Yeah, I've always said that. Like, unfortunately, I mean, at first I didn't admit it, but the more it went downhill, I was just like, oh yeah. I'm so glad, you know, and I am because as much as it sucks and I miss him so much, he is better off. He's eating, he's clean, he's not going through the hell. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you can get him back, honey. You can get him back. You just have to do the work. Nobody can do it for you.
No, you're absolutely
right. Do you think that he would be better, like, in your opinion, you think he'd be happier staying there or? if you can get everything together. I mean, I'm sure you want your kid home.
Yeah. Once I get
Even
everything
just to visit, even just to visit, you know, just to be in his life.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no,
it's
you're absolutely
emotional
right.
when she's going through all this shit. I'm sure it's emotional as hell. And then she just wants to go numb it.
That's
Christmas is coming, so you can get a new puppy for Christmas.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's a problem with the numbing, and it's gonna be a problem when I go to rehab and get sober, because every time I'm sober for a day or two, all I do is cry, 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 because I'm like, what the fuck did I do? This is a mess. You know what I mean? Like, it all just comes flooding in, unfortunately. So, like, I get what I did. I'm not immune to it. I understand what's going on. I don't know. I'm just like, it's already so downhill. Fuck it. Let's just keep driving down. You know, that's how I think of it, unfortunately, you know?
Lisa, I'm still fixing relationships with people, and I've been clean 11 years.
Wow.
So it takes time.
Yep.
So
trust, all that.
just do what you have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get moving on something too, because from the time, I guess, your child's removed, you have 15 months to prove that you want them back, and get them back, are going to do the work to get them back. And he got taken, I think, the end of April or May. And we're moving along, and it comes up faster than you think. And my CYF worker even said there's a lot of people that wait till the last minute and then try to get all of it done, and they don't make it, you know? She's like, so you have to start, because she was around for 2 investigations. She's like, I know you can get back to yourself. I know you can get them back. She's like, she just gets flustered with me, because she's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? And I was mad at her. I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, it didn't hurt her at all when she took them. And I'm like, well, I'm not listening to her. I'm not doing anything she says to do. All it did was hurt me and Jace. It didn't hurt her whatsoever. But I was just angry. That's all.
Lisa, can you tell us what you did with the money that you collected for Shadow?
You don't have to answer that question, Lisa. They're going to be recording it. Or actually, you don't have to answer any question you don't feel comfortable answering. Just say that if I don't feel comfortable answering that question.
Lisa, are you sober today?
Yes, I am. Since my main page went down, right? It's been a little rough, if you get what I'm saying. So it's probably for the better. It's for the better, but it's been a little rough. So yeah, I absolutely am.
Do you need $20?
What's that?
Do you need $20?
No, I don't need 20 bucks, babe.
Oh, okay.
I already went to the clinic. Even if I got money for smokes, I wouldn't be able to get down there to get any cigarettes or anything right now. So
where are you taking the Uber to?
I have to get to downtown. The Greyhound station's downtown Pittsburgh. I'm actually looking for I thought I had, unless Abby took them, like 1 or 2 bus tickets. And I've been tearing my room up looking for them, seeing if they're expired, because if I can find them, I'll get a bus. I don't have any cash either to get a bus, so I'm trying to look for these tickets.
Lisa, if you have Medicaid, all you have to do is show them your access card. You can ride a PRT bus for free.
Really?
Yeah, you can.
No, I swear to God, I didn't know that. I thought that had to be elderly people.
No, Medicaid offers
been
free
trying to tell you that
transportation.
for months in the chat, and you block everybody that tries to tell you that.
Well, I thought they were talking.
The bus they were talking about your apartment is a downtown route. Like, there's literally no excuse. You need $0 to get to the Greyhound station.
I thought they were talking about the like the cabs that come and pick you up. You know what I mean?
I want to point out. I want to point out also that I live in Lisa's county. I actually live like 4 miles from her. And I know about all of the programs and everything as well. And what they said about the PAT buses taking your Medicaid card is completely correct.
Yeah, it's 100% correct. I lived in Allegheny County for years. I live in Lawrence County now. I mean, I understand how it works too. So